you have this kind of fear, or you are always afraid of starting anything, maybe a business or any new thing, today's video is for you. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can overcome fear of starting. Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of seeing this video, welcome here. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you for clicking on the video. My name is Olayinka and this is Vinka Bits. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I love you and I appreciate you. How you can overcome fear of starting. Yes, let's get right into the video. This is 2023, and maybe peradventure this year you want to go into a new business, you want to start a new skill, you want to learn a new design, you want to do something new. But we as human beings, we have this fear, and it is normal. So first of all, I need you to understand that fear that you have right now, you are having in your mind, it is normal. It's not that you are abnormal, but at the same time, I do not want that fear to stop you from taking that step. Now, in today's video, I said that I'm going to share with you how you can overcome fear of starting in 6 steps. Now, the first thing I need you to understand is that whenever you want to go into a new thing, whenever you want to start a new business, whenever you want to learn a new skill, whenever you just want to go on a new journey, there's this kind of fear that pops up into your mind telling you that, oh, can I do this? Can this work? Will this even go well? Will this make sense at the end of the day? I need you to understand that there are things that you need to do for you to overcome fear of starting. Before I go into these 6 steps for today, I need you to take a minute to please like this video on this channel, comment, share with your friends. Maybe you have a friend that has this fear, that have this difficulty and has been procrastinating on starting a particular thing. I need you to share this video with your friend, be it your family, your loved ones, and I need you to please subscribe to my channel. So let's continue into this video. The first thing I need to understand is that you are normal, and it's okay. It's actually okay for you to feel the way you're feeling. But at the same time, you need to know that if you do not take steps in life, there are certain positions, a certain level you will not get to. And even though that fear is normal, it should not make you not to do what you are expected to do. So the first thing you need to do to overcome fear of starting is to break the task down into manageable and smaller steps. What do I mean? For example, maybe this year you want to launch a book. You know, the thought of launching a book, in fact, we even make you not to even know what to do. But when you start thinking, oh, I want to launch a book, you will not even know where to start from. Now, to overcome fear of starting, using this example, if you want to launch a book in 2023 as an example, is to break all the tasks of the book, break it down into smaller, manageable steps. For example, you want to launch a book. What is the first thing you want to do? Maybe you need to get the title of your book. So that means you're going to break it down, get the title of your book, get the subtitle, write out the chapters. Now break the chapters into different different subheadings and start putting in examples into the book, into writing. Maybe take your laptop and go to MS Word and start typing the book. Or for example, maybe you want to get a notebook, a pen, and you want to start writing the book. Now, what you have just done is that you have broken the task into smaller and manageable steps. This way, it makes it easier and clearer for you to start. The second thing you need to do to overcome fear of starting is that you need to focus on the benefits. For example, I'm still using the example of you launching a book in 2023. You want to see that, okay, now beyond the fear that you have right now, that I said is normal, you have to think that, okay, when I launch this book, what are the benefits? What are the advantages this will do to your growth? Now, people will see you as someone who have experience and expertise because because for you to put down something in a book, that means you have this kind of experience in that particular thing that you want to write, and you are expert in that field. Because if you do not know anything, you definitely cannot launch a book. So you want to see the benefit, like, okay, people will see me as someone who have the experience, and also I can even inspire so many people by my book, because you don't even know how many people are waiting to learn from you. So when you tell the world that you have a book, they are going to learn from you. You're going to get recognition. People start calling you an author, and it starts from there. So you're going to focusing more on the object will make you to overcome fear of starting. When looking at it, that fear is actually not something that should stop you from doing what you're expected to do. Then number 3, you have to visualize success. Now I need you to understand that success is what you do consistently. It is not what you do occasionally. So for you to be successful, you have to be consistent in that which you do. Now for you to overcome fear of starting, you have to think, you have to have this mental thinking. You have to visualize it in your mind that you are successful and that you are going to accomplish that task that you want to start. For example, maybe you want to start a new business in 2023. You want to visualize that no matter what, you are going to succeed. I am not disputing the fact that there are so many obstacles, there are so many challenges that you are going to encounter on the way, which is also normal. But I need you to visualize success in your mind. When you do that, you have this sense of responsibility, you have this accomplishment, you have this sense of being accomplished in your mind, and then you just forge ahead and you just get what you want to do, because nothing should stop you from doing what you're expected to do in 2023. So you having this fear that will this work, will this not work, will this go well, it doesn't really make any sense. You have to visualize it in your mind and know that you are going to be successful in that path that you chose. The first steps you need to take to overcome fear of starting is that you need to address your fears. Come to think of it, that thing that you're actually afraid of, do you know that sometimes it does not even exist? Because the fear is false expectation appearing real. They are not real, they are false. So when you allow this to get into your mind too much, then when you allow this to weigh you down too much, you won't really go far. So you need to sit yourself down and address your fears. Like, this thing itself, what is even there? The highest thing that can happen is that you start that thing and it will not go well, and at least you've learned. It's still better for you not to do anything, because when you start a thing and you make mistakes, you make errors, you understand it better, you will know it better than for you to say that no, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to make mistakes, and you just sit down there without taking any steps. So you need to address your fears and tell yourself that this fear is not valid and that you have to get it started. One of the reasons why people have this kind of fear is because they're actually waiting for the perfect time, and they're waiting for this big thing. They want to start big. They want to, maybe for example, someone wants to start a business. You don't even have 100,000 naira in your mind. You are thinking of 1 million naira to start that business. Does it really make any sense? One of the ways to overcome fear of starting, and I need you to pay attention to this number 5, is that you need to start small. Yes, there is no error, or there's no crime. Yes, that's the word. There is no crime to start small. There is no crime for you to start small. You cannot say that you want to launch a business now. You don't even have 10,000 naira. You want to launch that business with 50,000 naira. Why not launch that business with 20,000 naira, then grow from there? You need to understand that you need to learn how to grow, and when you start small, you grow along the line. You don't want to wait for one big capital to start because you want to really go into that thing. Starting small has a long way to go. That way, you would not even put in so much money. You will put a little, you put your effort, you do. So when you get to this stage and you know that, okay, this stage, you need to get this thing, you buy them. Not that you have not even gotten anywhere. You want to buy all the whole instrument, you want to have a furnished apartment, you want to have a furnished office, you want to have staffs, you want to have everything, you want to have a show glass filled of your products. You don't even have all those things. Maybe, for example, you want to start a business now, you want to start a catering business. In your mind now, you want to buy all the baking tools, you want to have everything, the spatula, the baking pan, all the instruments that someone who have started the business for 5 years have honed, or someone who have started the business for 10 years. You won't just want to start this year, and in your mind you want to have everything. You want to have an oven, not this, even the small oven. You want to have the big oven because you want to start baking for the whole country. No, you have to start small. That way you understand how things are going. That way you will also know that it doesn't need to be perfect. You don't need to have everything be perfect before you start. If everything is perfect before you start, that means you have started way too long. Let me repeat myself. If you're starting a business, or you're starting a new skill, or you're starting a new thing, and it seems to you that you have everything perfect, that means you have started way too long. That means in the calendar of God's self, or in the calendar of your growth, you're supposed to have started that thing like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. But if you now think that, oh, I want to start, I have everything that I want, I don't think there's anything that I need, that means you have started way too long. I am not saying that if you have the resources you cannot buy it. No, far from it. I'm saying that you can't have everything well figured out before starting. You need to know that there is no crime, and nobody is going to beat you up for starting small. Then the last thing I want to share with you, which is very important, which has a lot to do with you, is you being motivated by yourself. Listen, nobody can motivate you in this life. I can only tell you what to do. You can only get inspired by people, but you see that motivation for you to start anything that you want to do, be it a business, you want to launch a book, you want to learn a new skill, you want to go on a new journey, you want to start a new degree, you want to start anything new, that motivation needs to come from you. You need to look inward. You need to have this you need to look inward. You need to do an introspection of yourself to see that nobody can actually motivate you. You have to be motivated. Let that motivation come from within you. That way, you will say that no matter what, I am going to start. So as you're watching this video right now, maybe peradventure you have this new business that you want to start in 2023. This is me saying that you need to get on and start the business. You have everything that you need to know. You don't need to have everything perfect. You don't need to know everything in the world. You have the information. You've gotten the skill. You've gotten that basic knowledge. Now get into it. Break them down into different and manageable steps and focus on your benefits. Visualize your success. Get motivated. Start small. Address your fear and tell you can do it afraid. So if you're watching this video right now, this is me. Olayinka is telling you, Yinka Beams is saying that you can do that business afraid. You can start that new journey afraid. You can start that new degree afraid. You can start that new skill afraid. Just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Look inward. Motivate yourself. Don't allow the fear to take you down, because at the actual sense, there is nothing like perfection. You cannot be perfect before starting that thing. Perfection is an illusion. It does not exist. It is something that is false. It does not exist. So for you waiting for it to be perfect, that means you're wasting too much time. You have all it takes. You have everything. God has given you all the knowledge. You've learned all the knowledge. You've gotten all the skills. You've gotten all the basic knowledge. Now what you have to do is break them down and get started. You can do it afraid. Can you? Yes, you can do it afraid. So today, that will be the end of today's video. I hope you've been motivated and I've inspired you for today, because I've gotten so many DMs telling me that they want to do this, but there is this fear, there is this fear of they don't even know where to start. Now I know that after watching this video, you know where exactly you can start. I know that you don't have to have everything figured out before starting. Start small and grow from there. So don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment to drop your comments in the comment section. If you're going to start a new skill, I would love to know about it. You can tell me in the comment section. You can tell me if you want to start a new business. Does it lift one kind of burden in your heart? Do you just feel like, okay, you know what you want to do? Do you feel like you need to get started right now after watching this video? I want to know in the comment section. And if you have a friend that you know that this video would love, please, I would gladly appreciate it when you share with your friends and your loved ones. Beautiful things like this should not be for one person. So don't forget to also subscribe to my channel. Please support this channel and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you in my next video, but before then, if there's a particular topic you want me to talk about, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'm going to see you in my next video, and stay blessed, and I love you.